So let's see, are we live? Are we live? We might be live or we may not be live. I think we're live. Yes, we are live. I'm coming to you from in front of a sad, relatively sad, I think, well, it's spacious. I would say maybe sadness level 3 out of 5. Playground in Kawasaki. Again, Kawasaki. I've just been vaccinated with my 4th shot against COVID. I had a little clinic over there. I'm in a neighborhood called Nakanoshima. I've never been here before. Never been anywhere near here. Or that was a lie. I've been somewhere near here, but yeah, not really around here. So I thought let's go on a walk. Let's see if we can catch now any 6G radio waves with the new installation of the latest Bill Gates version in my bloodstream. Is it a new mic? No, so annoying. So I ordered a new mic and it was delivered last night actually. And I tried it out. It's a pretty high quality thing. It's made by Zoom, which probably some of you might know. It's a brand that makes some pretty nice audio recorders. So I had pretty high hopes. It was not super expensive, but it wasn't cheap. Anyway, I got it last night, tried it out right away, and it turns out that it's not shielded. So it's a mic that you attach directly to the phone with a lightning port, so it only works for iPhones. Attach it directly to the phone, but you need to have the phone in airplane mode, because otherwise it will pick up all the radio waves, the noise from the Wi-Fi and the mobile cellular network signals. So yeah, it's completely useless for streaming, even though it says that it's for streaming on the box. So yeah, I'm gonna return it. My quest for a new mic continues, but at least right now it's not too windy here, so hopefully it will be fine. I think the built-in mics on the iPhone are pretty nice as long as there's no wind, but the wind noise is kind of the problem with them. Anyway, so I don't really know what I have in plan here. It's not gonna be a terribly long stream today, I'm sorry. Turned out to be a little bit busier than expected today as well, but at least I wanted to take a little walk through this area. I think it's a pretty, I get the feeling that this area is not super rich or anything. Lots of older buildings like these mansions here, or danchi. It's useless for stream. No, it's called Zoom IQ7, and I looked it up, and it turns out that a lot of people are complaining about the same thing. So I don't know what was Zoom thinking. And yes, Daniel, I'm kind of tempted to get the DJI mic, but it's just that, you know, I really want stereo sound in my recording. So I think the DJI mic is fine when you're like 2 people walking around talking. For that it's great, but for these walks when I'm just by myself, I prefer something else that keeps the stereo sound. We're actually pretty close to Tama River, so to get here I actually biked from Futakutamagawa. It was about 20 minutes bike ride. I think Tama River is just behind here. But it's kind of like so far away that I've never bothered coming here before. Yeah, I think these are government housing buildings. Yes, they most certainly are, because they have a number written on the side. And that's a pretty strong indicator that these are danchi, or so-called government housing. So rent is maybe a little bit cheaper, and yeah, so some of these housing complexes also have like a income requirement, like that you're not allowed to earn too much. And on the contrary, the opposite can also be true. Oh, looks like Rakuten signal is not great here. 200 viewers already. Yes, and I haven't even done the weather report. So it's currently 15 degrees. I'm wearing pretty colorful shirt today. Lots of colors. And of course jackets. And of course no pink shorts. Sorry, Luke. So yeah, oh, here's Tama River. But it's a part of Tama River where I've never been before. So let's walk up here and see. Also, is Jeffrey here? If Jeffrey's here, I would assign him the job of finding me a nearby coffee shop, but I'm not sure if there are any. But it's a little bit... Oh, Jeffrey, you are here. But you're heading to sleep. Okay, too bad, too bad. Yeah, here it says that it's owned by the municipality, this housing complex. Nakanoshima Tama Jutaku. Yeah, that timing, Jeffrey. That timing. So if you can look, if there's any coffee shops around Nakanoshima in Kawasaki, that would be amazing. It doesn't feel like the area that should have a ton of awesome coffee shops though, to be honest, but yeah, you never know. Sometimes you stumble across a great little restaurant or cafe in the most unexpected places. So do you see the high-rise over there? Let me zoom in on that for you. That is Futako Tamagawa over there in the distance. So maybe that gives you a little bit of sense of how far away we are. So I don't know, let's walk along the river for a little while, but we can't really see the river here because it's just a deserted soccer field. But looks like it's opening up a little bit further down there. So let's head there and see what it looks like. And then I will probably head back into the residential neighborhood and get lost there for a little while again. And yeah, so far I feel great. No problems after the shot. Didn't have any side effects to talk about from any of my shots actually. Maybe a little bit of sore arm after the first one, but yeah, very, very minor. Which direction? So now I think I'm heading west along the river. I know that there's a Fuglen to the east, which I've actually been to on one of the streams, but it's a little bit far. And also I left my bike here at the clinic, so if I go all the way there and then I have to go back here, nah, too far. Plus a little bit boring since I've already been there anyway. So I want to kind of explore the new areas where I haven't been before. Yeah, you can see the trees are turning more and more yellow. Good morning, Tracy. Looks like it's opening up over here. I've actually, for a very long time, I've been thinking that I would like to just bike along the river for as long as possible at some point. That could actually be something worth streaming. If I ever do it, I might try to stream that. Did I just get the Moderna fourth shot? No, I got the updated Pfizer BA4 and 5 shot. They told me at the clinic that today was the first day they had that vaccine, so it's brand new. So yeah, extra guinea pig bonus for me. So now we can see a little bit of the river. It's pretty shallow right now, and of course, as I mentioned so many times, on the other side of the river we have Tokyo. This side of the river is Kawasaki. But I was like actively looking for a clinic that had that new vaccine. That's why I had to go all the way here to get it, because there's still not so many clinics that have it. And also right now Japan has this domestic campaign which gives you a pretty hefty discount. I think it's like 30% off on both the trip and the hotel. But in order to use that, you need to have either 3 shots or you can also have a negative, take a test and show them that you're negative. And this was my 4th shot, but the thing is I got my 3rd shot in Sweden. So and there's no way to register that into the Japanese system. So from the Japanese authorities standpoint, I only have had 2 shots up until now. So this became my 3rd shot in Japan. Yeah. A bit complicated, a bit annoying, but that's life in Japan in a nutshell for you. Look at this very overgrown sign. I like this actually. So did you have to check online to find a clinic with the new vaccine? Yes, and I wanted to get it before my work trip. So yeah, there were some other places that had it much closer to me, but they were all fully booked until next week. So yeah. Yeah, there might be some slight glitches in the stream. I think it looks like Rakten's network is not that great around here. Probably because we're a little bit far out in the boonies. It's very, very well built out in Tokyo, but as soon as you get to the Kawasaki side, it's a little bit less less coverage. But looks like it's pretty good right now, at least. So, I mean, I could continue on this path for a very long time, but doesn't look terribly interesting over there. So I think I will just head down and back into the residential neighborhood and hunt for coffee. Work trip. Will there be some streams during the trip? I hope so. I plan so, and I'm actually staying there for a night, even though I don't need to, but just in order to either at least shoot some videos or do a stream or two. There's always quite a lot of heavy traffic along this road, actually. It's a small road, but there's not many other roads that goes along the river, not even on the Tokyo side. So yeah. And yes, Daniel and Yuka, you will see me tonight. Yes, I'm looking forward. It's gonna be great. Hope you both will be coming. That would be even nicer. Okay, so let's head down here and see what we'll find. How was my big page shoot yesterday? It was great. It was great. Lovely family. Very, very fun to shoot. adorable kids. Let's see, Jeffrey. Yeah, I'm guessing there's not many coffee shops around here, so I guess I'll just have to settle for a konbini coffee today. Considering that there's no super chats yet, that's the only coffee I can afford anyway, so fair enough. No, I don't think we're gonna stream tonight. Or I don't know, maybe they will. They probably will, but I'm not. But you know, we meet up sometimes off camera too, just to hang out. What's a good beach to swim that's clean in Japan? Ooh. If you want good beaches, I would recommend Okinawa. It's like the obvious choice. There are plenty of really nice beaches there. But that being said, there's some pretty nice beaches in the Tokyo region too. Like the closest one to Tokyo that's actually nice, somewhat nice, I would say would be Hayama, which is down in Kanagawa, like a little bit south of Kamakura. A place with even nicer beaches, still within reach from Tokyo, would be Shimoda on the Izu Peninsula. There are nice beaches there too. The closest one where you can swim would be Kamakura, but it's not terribly nice. Look at this. This looks abandoned. That's what I love about walking in these like old residential neighborhoods. Oh, and here is it a playground? Outdoor gym maybe? Any plan to stream walking in other cities? Yeah, I just mentioned 5 minutes ago that I'm going on a work trip next week and that I hope to stream there. So that's the closest or the next trip that I have in the pipeline. And then in December I'm going to Okinawa with my family. Hopefully there will be some streams back then too. Oh, and I like this. The color of this building is kind of nice actually. Lavender. Thank you for the super chat. Cyber Self coffee allowance. Thank you. Great. Thank you, thank you. Maybe I should switch to the ultra wide. Yeah, no, that place was an outdoor gym, so it wasn't a playground, so I don't rate those. Sorry. But yeah, I kind of like this danchi. I don't know if I've seen it before, that it's painted in like pastel colors like this. It's kind of gives it a bit of a different vibe, which is quite nice. Okay, good night, Jeffrey. Thanks for your attempt to find me some good coffee in this middle of nowhere location. I think once we get down here I have to maybe do a U-turn or something. Let's see if we can find a konbini somewhere around here. Oh, there's actually a little ryokudo. Let's see if we can make it there. Yeah, there was some song, maybe from like a nearby school or something. I heard it too. I didn't know the mic picked that up. Wow, they're really sensitive, the mics. Ah, Mike De Silva just became a member. Thank you very much. Thank you. Now you also get the coolness mark next to your name in the chat. Appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying these super local and pretty quiet walks as much as I do. I try to kind of keep a balance of urban walks in the middle of Tokyo and quieter areas like today. Yeah, we're gonna have that on the agenda for tonight's meeting, which is the best external mic. I spent like $400 on a mic last year, but that one is too clunky. Like, it sounds good, but it's not very nice to use. So I would prefer, okay, it's a church. It's a church. So please enjoy some religious music. Hopefully it will cleanse your sins. Very local rice shop. That's the thing, one of the many things that I enjoy about doing walks in areas like this. All these super local shops that you stumble across. Any walk in Japan is a good walk. Thank you. You would love Australia for its coffee culture. Yeah, I can imagine. I would love to visit sometime. Oh, garden design. So some sort of business here. Job, Apple Watch. It realized that I was walking. Doesn't always do that. Oh, but look, here's a little cafe. It doesn't look like the most amazing cafe in the world. It also looks pretty closed, unfortunately. But see, that's what I meant. Like, you find those places when you're just wandering around mindlessly in Japanese neighborhoods. And sometimes you find really good ones. Sometimes you find really good ones. Have you ever had a decent coffee from a vending machine? No. I mean, it's always the same. There's always the same brands. It never really stands out. It's better than nothing, like especially when you're far out in the real countryside and there's nothing else, then a vending machine coffee can be a lifesaver, especially like sometimes when I stayed at ryokans, like Japanese traditional inns. Sometimes they don't even have coffee for breakfast there, because traditional Japanese breakfast doesn't include coffee, it includes tea if anything. So yeah, sometimes and in those situations the vending machine coffee can be a lifesaver, because I'd rather have a vending machine coffee in the morning than no coffee at all. But Yeah. Are there vending machine coffees that don't have sugar? Yes, there are. And the black coffee ones are actually, they taste relatively similar to real coffee. Oh, looks like this is a little shorten guy. Look at this image. It's a, oh wow, it's a liquor shop. So yeah, the black coffee with no sugar is the one that tastes the most like real coffee. Then there are mostly sweetened ones, which, you know, can be good in a pinch, but it's not like anything that resembles a real cup of coffee, in my opinion. Mike De Silva for your next vending machine coffee. Yeah, at least there's plenty of vending machines around here. But maybe I should walk down. I think there should be a station not too far from here. Maybe, and I've never been in that station area. So maybe we should go down there and have a look. If there's any place where I might find a coffee, I guess it would be there. Oh, I hear the train tracks. Yeah, like to conclude, like in my opinion, all the sweetened and milky vending machines coffee, they all taste the same. And I think there's some unsweetened vending machine coffee with milk, and I tried that and it was awful. It was awful. So yeah, that was the number line passing. JR line that connects Tachikawa in Tokyo with the Kawasaki station in Kawasaki. Child Land, Nakanoshima station. Wow, 300 viewers. It really seems that you prefer this time of day. A couple of times I was streaming around 9 in the morning Japan time, but maybe that was very uncomfortable for many of my regular viewers because those streams didn't get as many viewers as possible. Oh, maybe that's the station down there. I think so. Looks like it should be the station platform down there. It's a shame Papa Noel isn't nearby. Yeah, it's very, very far away, Papa Noel, unfortunately. It's really like, yeah, on the opposite side of town from where I live. Like, it takes me at least an hour to get there by train. Bird Town. Oh, I don't know what that means. Sorry, I didn't notice that, and I don't know why they would say that. It's not the name of the area, that much I know. But yeah, let's combine coffee. Let's combine coffee here, and then take a look at the map. I have no idea where I am. Okay. Yeah, let's get a community coffee here. Maybe some sort of snack as well. Maybe ice cream is good. Let's try this one. Cream cheese ice. Sounds good. Ah, but you need a spoon to eat it. How about this one? Mont Blanc ice. Let's try this one. It's kind of like autumn flavored. Cafe latte ホットの M サイズお願いします。M はい。So I still haven't transferred my Suica to my watch, so I'm still in the. Look, they have yakitori as well. Community coffee, yay! Okay, got coffee, got ice cream. Now let's see if we can find a decent place to sit down and review this. Yeah, Uden is out now. It's that time of the year. It's that time of the year. Oh. Now is another one of those moments when I wish that I had my third arm. Is this a park over here? Looks like it could be. Maybe not. No. Not a park. Maybe it's someone's garden. Oh, you're right. Now I see another bird town. So the thing in Japan, I don't know how common it is in other countries. We don't have it in Sweden, but in Japan, basically all these apartment buildings, they have a name. And it seems like Bird Town is a series of mansions, as they're called in Japanese, in this area. So this is Bird Town number 2. Lost somewhere in Tokyo. We're actually in Kawasaki today. We're near Nakanoshima station in Kawasaki. And I think I see a playground where I should be able to have my little coffee break. This is a pretty sad playground. This is a pretty sad playground, but at least there's a bench. There's a bench and some garbage that someone left. How un-Japanese. So this is definitely a sadness level 4, I would say. Oh, here's another bird town. Bird town number 1. Anyway, we just passed 300 viewers. Let's get rid of some of them by having a coffee break. And then after the coffee break, I will try to start heading back to where I started, get my bike and head back home and get on with my life. So, but first of all, let's review this ice cream, Mont Blanc ice. Mont Blanc is obviously named after the highest mountain in Europe. It's a popular sweet in Japan. I think it's only in Japan, right, that there's Mont Blanc. So this is what the ice cream looked like. Kinda sad, but this should be curry. What's curry? What's curry in English? Brain freeze. Itadakimasu. I'm gonna take a photo of this. The sad snack and the sad playground in the background. I think that's a pretty strong thumbnail. So, let me see what else I'm saying. Chestnut, that's right. Chestnut. Well, it tastes all right. It's by no means the most amazing ice cream I've ever had, but it's not bad. And this is actually like a pancake. あ、チョコちゃんありがとうございます。おはようございます。面白そうなアイスクリーム買いましたね。どんな味ですか？これモンブラン味。ちょっとね、栗の味が出てきます。悪くない。And look, the sun is coming out as we're indulging in this sadness on so many different levels. I like it. Thank you, Blake, as well. Thank you so much. Oh, honestly, Konbini coffee is not bad at all. This is tastes so much better than the coffee I had yesterday. That tasted just like hot milk with a hint of coffee. This is like, at least tastes like coffee. You think this is a nice park? It's so poorly maintained. And next to a parking lot and a sad building. Nah, it's pretty sad in my opinion. Would you at least get the ice cream again? Yeah, I would. I can see myself buying this again actually. Especially when I want something that's a little bit sweet but also slightly filling, like, you know, with the pancake and everything. It becomes a little bit more like that. That's nice. But yeah, now I'm done. I'm done with the ice cream and ready to move on with my life. Let me just take a look at the map and figure out where I'm supposed to go back to get my bike. Oh, I'm actually pretty close to that. Okay, great. So no, I'll head back towards where I started, and then we'll see. Who knows? There might be another stream, maybe tonight. Not impossible. Anyway, my show. Just trying to gather all my stuff. It's actually, now that the sun came out, I don't think I need my jacket anymore, so I will just carry it with me. Because it's not that cold today. Okay, coffee in one hand, gimbal in the other. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Jump! Finished my coffee. What did tea get to eat? I had a Mont Blanc flavored ice cream, which looked quite sad but tasted quite good. So let's see. Where am I? I think I'm supposed to go this direction, but I'm not sure. Yep. Did you give any details regarding the work trip? No, Mr. Miyazaki, not really. I think I revealed that I'm heading to Kansai. So yeah, but that's about it. Lots of, oh, they're actually selling some fruits, maybe. I think this is a kaki. Yeah, kaki, 600 yen. Nice. Thoughts on bicycles riding on the footpaths in Japan, even when there's bike lanes? Well, don't get me started about biking in Japan. Like I don't know, I find it very strange and quite annoying that in Japan, a country where there are so many rules and people are so obsessed with manners and following the rules, yada yada. When it comes to biking, it's like complete chaos. People are biking on the wrong side of the road. People like don't care if it's a green light or red light, and it's just chaos when it comes to biking here. And that annoys me, because there's actually, I really like to bike. Let's wait here. I really like to bike and would like to do it more, but it just doesn't feel safe to do it here because people are so bad at respecting the rules. So yeah, I mean, in Sweden people are much more careful when they ride a bike, even though people in general in Sweden are not so rule obsessed. But when it comes to bikes, we treat it the same way as we would treat most other vehicles, because bike accidents can be quite serious. But yeah, in Japan it's just, yeah. The train is taking an awful long time. Finally. There it was, finally. I got this coffee at Machi Cafe, which is, I think, Lawson's brand of konbini coffee. Ooh, something's going on here too. It's a school. They're doing some sort of singing. I hear music. Check the map again. Since I've never been around here before, I'm really lost in this area. Okay, so I'm supposed to continue straight. Daniel and Yuka, bike laws in Japan are crazy. Actually, the laws, there's nothing wrong with the laws. The problem is that because there are rules on how you're supposed to bike, but the problem is that people don't know or don't care. You are supposed to ride your bike on the road, not on the sidewalk. And you are supposed to ride on the correct side of the road, etc., etc. But for some reason people just don't care. That is pretty weird to me. So, big school here. I'm supposed to continue straight for a little bit longer. Am I generally a Mont Blanc fan? No, not really. No, can't say I am. I like chocolate. When I can choose sweets, I always prefer the things that has chocolate in them. Can't say that chestnut is like one of my favorite flavors or anything. But the options were kind of limited at the konbini where I got it. There's actually a really nice ice cream like now, right? Very good, really like, but they didn't have that one. So これはどの辺ですか？これはね、川崎の中之島初めて行きました。全く知らないエリアでございます。That means that the rules are not reasonable. I think people just don't know, and they're basically not enforced. I think that's the problem. The rules are there, but they're just not enforced. Wow, look at this school. It's big. Lots of people, and they have some, maybe it's undokai. I guess so. Lots of people. And over there I see those danchi, the residential buildings again. So we are getting closer to where I started today's walk. Good, good. Garden. So let me see. Ah, perfect. I'm actually to where I want to be. Excellent. そうですね、運動会ですね。結構賑やか。Anyway, this turned out to be an almost hour-long walk. I didn't expect it to get that long. But thank you all for watching. And I shall see you all again soon. That will be it for today. Back at the starting point. Bye bye. Hej då. Auf Wiedersehen. Und mata ne.